Blessings lovelies! This video is proudly sponsored by my jewelry brand Mystic Orchid Atelier. The collection is designed to empower and inspire, featuring tarnish resistant stainless steel pieces engraved with affirmations that are paired with meaningful artwork, all digitally illustrated by me. The designs are put together to help cultivate a positive and deeply ingrained manifestation mindset. Each piece serves as a reminder of your strength, purpose, and limitless potential. Wear your intentions and attract your desires by checking out the collection. You'll find the online store link in the description box below. And now for today's pick a card reading. Hello my gorgeous star souls, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back to those that have been following me for a while now. Thank you so much, my dear soul friends. My name is Shireen, also known as High Priestess Mystic Orchid, and here on my channel we don't just shuffle cards, we time travel. This channel is your VIP lounge for channel guidance straight from your future self, the version of you that already has the wealth, the glow up, the soulmate, the soft life, and the receipts to prove it. Every pick a card reading here is timeless because alignment doesn't follow clocks, it follows frequency. So if you're here now, then now's definitely the right time. Today's reading will be doing a Lion's Gate portal 2025 reading that will be at its peak on the 8th of the 8th, where we'll be getting a message from the version of you who already has crossed the portal, the future you that is already living the life. So the future you that you are destined to be in this incarnation. So instead of just about manifesting, this reading will be focusing on what timeline is trying to open up for you now, what needs to be energetically released to quantum leap, what your highest self, future self has already magnetized through this portal, and how to hold, embody, and stabilize the massive blessings that's coming. With the pile selection, I've included crystals on top of each pile if you're one who prefers to select using crystals. If you prefer selecting with the use of numerology, you can definitely check out the timestamps below in the description box to each pile, where I've included the numbers to their respective groups. I'll also be including star signs very shortly if you're one who prefers to be guided by spirit using your star sign, but you don't have to be guided by it if you're already intuitively drawn to your group. So if your star sign shows up to a group you've already selected or are drawn to, it's then a solid confirmation that the message within that group is already yours. I'm going to be using the charm pendants from my jewelry collection. So let's go with the first three. For the first group, we've got Cancer, with the second one we have Libra, and the third one we have Leo. For group 2, we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, group 3, we have Pisces, Virgo, and Scorpio. And the last group, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Gemini. Okay, so if you can see there. Now let me go through the crystals with you. For the first group, we have the black, I think this is obsidian. I think it is. Yeah, black obsidian. The second group, we have the Rose Quartz Angel Aura. The third group, we have the Clear Quartz Angel Aura. And the fourth group, we have the Aura Howlite. Okay, so now I guess what you can do is start to get cozy, trust your intuition, and pick the pile that's already picked you. Your future self didn't bring you here for nothing. When you're ready, jump straight to your pile via the timestamps below. Let's get into the magic, lovelies. I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. If you selected this group with the Black Obsidian Crystal Tower, and if you happen to be a Cancerian, star sign, sun sign, Libra, or a Leo, you could have any of these placements. This is now going to be your reading. So if you're one of these 3 major placements, this could actually be your reading. I'm just gonna put your star signs right here. All right, I'm not going to exactly flip this card just yet because I want to try something a little more different today. I'm going to get a few cards and then we'll kind of open them all up together. No, it's oh, there we go. I was just about to say it's going to take a little while. I'm just going to take that one because I feel like only one card is really needed. Let's get a tarot. Oof. Okay. Excellent. I like to shuffle them on screen because that way there's full transparency and you can see how the magic unfolds itself basically on screen. All right, let's flip these open and then we'll start to pull more cards afterwards. Let's start with the first card. We've got the Charoite. I release attachments to anything that doesn't serve me. You got the Queen of Swords. That is pretty fitting. We've got the Grateful. We've got 888. Very fitting, considering we are entering the Lionsgate portal, the 88 portal. Jackpot, ding, 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 windfall of money, inheritance, unexpected large sums of money, lottery win. You didn't manifest abundance, you manifested a whole money monsoon, babe, okay? And then do not worry about where you have been or where you're going as being the message. Somehow I feel like we could really do with an angel card number as well. So I'm going to pull one more card. Whew. Okay, I'm taking that one. 1001. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. I really like this for you guys. Like, this is, it's very, very clear now. Like, I'm getting this clear understanding of what the hell is going on. Firstly, you need to realize that people are falling away in your life. Situations, circumstances, it's like a shedding of the old and stepping into the new. So the future self that has already stepped into the portal, the 888 portal, is ready to let go, is ready to be, there's a feeling of you taking charge in your life. You're not settling anymore. You're not playing small anymore. You're really, like, you mean business. Okay, you're cutthroat, you mean business. You've got the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords means independence. There's a sense of intelligence, there's honesty, fair, clear boundaries, direct communication, constructive criticism, objective and logical. So this is you going, I'm not going to put up with the nonsense anymore, the people around you, the places that you're in. There's something like stale. It feels like something really stale was, like you were in a stale sort of energetic field and you are done with it. You're tired of it. You want something fresh, something new. And if there aren't in fact relationships, friendships that are falling away, be grateful for the fact that the universe has actually pulled these people away from you for whatever reason, because is for the better of you. Your frequency is rising, and when your vibration is rising, you're going to be attracting like-minded souls and spirits that are aligned to you. So the ones generally that are not aligned with you anymore will just start falling away because you don't get them anymore and they don't get you anymore. So just be grateful the fact that this has actually happened. It needed to happen so that you can step into the next highest version of you. Because what I'm also hearing is that as soon as you step into that highest version of you, it's going to be so easy for you to start manifesting the life that you so desire. It's like a very abundant future ahead of you, whether it's money, whether it's new relationships, just everything in general. Because I feel like the whole dark night of the soul, the spiritual awakening that's taking place, you are very, very protected. Your guides, your future self are protecting you from falling apart, from going back to old patterns and old ways. I mean, you selected the black obsidian here, and black obsidian is a wonderful crystal for shielding and protecting your aura. So that really says a lot with the fact that your higher self, and I feel like when you're channeling your higher self, that is your future self saying that I don't need this rubbish anymore. I don't need this bullshit anymore. I am done. I am done. And I'm also hearing a lot of you would have probably seen people's true self starting to show themselves to you, and you were saved. I'm hearing you were saved. You were misdirected away and you were saved. You feel grateful that you were being protected at that point in time because you dodged that one. That's what I'm hearing. You dodged that one. Okay. You're going on a higher timeline, babe. You release the attachments to anything that don't serve you. Okay. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You're setting the boundaries needed. You're grateful for the situation, that it's better late than never. Okay. Do not worry about where you have been or where you're going. You just have complete trust in your journey, and your future self and spirit team are cheering you on with that, because I feel like you're finally finding that sense of confidence within yourself, and you're putting yourself first is also what I'm hearing. You're very much aligned. The fact that you've also got the 888 on the 888 portal, you are so aligned. It's really matching up. It's synchronizing with the energy. So yeah, this is where your future self is pretty much heading as soon as you step into that portal and start to accept the actual situation at hand. Let's have a look and see what else we need to know. This, of course, is where you're currently standing on your manifestation timeline, okay? This is that energetic check-in, if whether you're aligned, block, or spiraling, or rising. So you're definitely in alignment. As long as you know how to accept what's unfolding for you right now and actually not fight it or resist the energy, okay? You're being forced to start clearing your slate now. Fresh new start. I'm seeing tower moment as well. Everything's just sort of like falling apart. It's meant to. Now's the time for you to really start deserving the better things that's more aligned to you, is also definitely what I'm hearing. All right, so what shadow or fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal? Let's have a look. I'll just pop this here. Let's see what else we can get. What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal? This makes it very raw and real and transformational. So you need to heed these lessons because the Lion's Gate is very, very deep, okay? The 5 of Pentacles. This is that lack mindset, feeling very isolated, shut out to the cold or worried or hardship, persistence of spiritual poverty. The 5 of Pentacles talks about you basically living in lack, thinking that it's not going to get any better, thinking that the grass isn't greener on the other side. That's what's holding you back. If you are still ruminating in this energy, that's exactly what's holding you back. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Thank you. It's a reminder to appreciate what you already have. Absolutely. Again, we're going to be touching on the fact that you got the grateful card there. This is about realizing why this is happening and understand that after a while, you're meant to just sort of like move on. You're evolving. You're evolving, and when you're evolving, you are in a different frequency of energy. You're going to attract the right sort of frequency that's meant to be in that energy field. Okay? Appreciate the fact that it's happening now, then say when it gets a little bit too late. So I'm also hearing like relationships that have already exposed itself to be non-lucrative for you, or you're just not on the same page anymore, but you're clinging on like you're not going to find anything else better out there. So I'm talking about relationships here, okay? When you should know that it only gets better, okay? It only gets a lot better for you. What gift or destiny is already encoded for you beyond the portal? So this is a channeled vision from your future self, because this is where you shine, okay? What gift or destiny is already encoded for them beyond the portal for Great One, please? Thank you. We have the Devil card. Toxic energies, obsessions, attachments, addiction, oppression, abusive shadow self, materialism, sexual lust, and greed and envy. So the gift or destiny that's already encoded for you beyond the portal is that you are not amongst toxic energies anymore. You are meant to find your tribe. You are meant to be around people that will allow you to shine your true self and be yourself. A non-judgmental space. That's the actual gift or destiny that's already encoded for you beyond the portal. Okay, what else? Just think of it as when one goes, another one gets replaced. That's just how the energy has to work. As within, so without. As above, so below, right? So it's just the way it has to be. There is the law of compensation that you need to remember that happens. Okay, the one that actually flipped is the one that I want. It's an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. Absolutely. So what's happening for you that is already encoded for you beyond the portal, the gift or destiny, is that opportunity for your personal growth, for you to continue growing, because whatever that you were stuck with was holding you back from really expanding into the highest version of you, the one that's already acquired that wealthy timeline, that solid relationship, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, okay? Like, you are destined to meet the right people around you. Things will start to align itself for you and start happening pretty quickly, I feel. Okay, so the right jobs, the right, whatever it is that you're wanting to like manifest, everything will start to align with your true self as soon as you let go of the things that no longer serve you anymore. Okay, because there are doors that are actually waiting to open for you. Your future self is ready to step into this highest timeline, but until you realize that this is something that's really needed for you, you'll never get to experience that just yet. Okay, we want you to utilize the potent energy that surrounds us right now while the Lionsgate portal is actually open. It is the most potent time to manifest. We don't want you to miss out and have to wait another year for something like this. Yes, we can manifest whatever we want every single like minute time whenever we desire, but do bear in mind that the Lionsgate portal is the most highest potent time to do this. So this is where you're literally like fast tracking, allowing yourself to fast track yourself to that highest timeline by embodying this energy and really absorbing what's happening and doing what it is that you need to get there. Now let's touch on what is your future self celebrating that you don't get to see just yet. This is going to give you a glimpse of the breakthrough, the win, or the glow up. Jeez, that flew. All right, I'm going to take the one at the top. We got the Ace of Wands. New projects, inspiration, ignited passion, new opportunities, growth, potential, energy, creative spark, new initiative, and enthusiasm. Exactly. Like I just said to you just then, new opportunities, new things, new like things that are a lot more aligned to you, friendships, connections, jobs, a way to network even, you know, like the right networking partners will start to step in and be in your energetic field because you're radiating this energy. Ace of Wands is like the fire energy. So the Leo, the Aries, the Sagittarius energy. This is you sparking that new enthusiasm in you and being a lot more excited to venture out there and see what else is out there. You know, when you get rid of something that's really old and stagnant, generally you're looking for the new things, right? The things that really excite and bring you joy. So quite naturally, all right, your future self is celebrating all this without you even like seeing it just yet. Look, I'm not going to ignore that card that actually fell. Oh my God. So you got two cards earlier on. I know I said I wanted to just pull the one card, but I couldn't actually ignore this. So the Ace of Cups, love, new relationship, compassion, creativity, new emotions, emotional awakening, spirituality, and intimacy. This is also about you falling in love with who you are all over again. That's what I'm hearing. There's this new sense of like confidence, because I feel like the people that were actually, or the relationships that were actually holding you back, or the job that were holding you back before, like whatever it is that you were in was holding you back from really shining into the version that you are dying to be, that your future, your higher self, your future self is calling you to be. Because know that your future self is already in that timeline, acquiring great things at great lengths. They're not ones that are willing to be held back anymore. They're so confident within themselves, because again, you got the Queen of Swords right there. You're just a lot more magnetic. I can't explain, but there's like a feeling of like being a lot more magnetic. You have a softer energy about that, even though you are quite cutthroat and boundary setting kind of like energy. But I feel like there's this huge amount of confidence that's waiting for you to step into your future self. I'm now being shown like you getting out of an old meat suit and stepping into a new meat suit, and then actually zipping yourself back up. Like that's, you're literally shedding like a snake. It's all within divine time. You've already, I'm hearing karmic relationships as well. I feel like you've already learned as much as you can from those karmic relationships and have grown immensely from it, that now it's time for you to really be the one that's wiser. I'm also hearing emotional intelligence. All right, let's have a look and see what this oracle card is going to say. What is their future self celebrating that we don't get to see yet? What else do we need to know? It's a reminder to embrace change and uncertainty. I love this. So your future self is celebrating in a space of not worrying too much about the whole uncertainty. Like, you know, like how you're feeling right now, where the grass is probably not going to be greener on the other side. You're not afraid now. You know that the changes are meant to be good for you, like I've said before, okay, that everything is meant to happen the way it's supposed to happen, that you will start to embrace the changes and the phases that it brings a lot easily in the near future. Okay, once you've stepped into that portal, you are literally transformed into a more confident, independent individual. Okay, and a very, very empowered individual, if I must say. How do you embody and claim this reality now? Let's have a look. How do they embody and claim this reality now? I feel like you already know your answers though. I'm hearing that a lot of you here actually kind of understand what the hell's going on. This is a no bullshit sort of reading, and it's been pretty straightforward because, hey, it's crunch time, right? Like, we want you to get the most out of this energy. Oh my God, you got the 10 of Cups. What? Happiness, divine love, blissful relationship, harmony, alignment, family, love and support, fulfillment, emotional stability, and domestic joy. How do you embody and claim this reality now? Very easy. Very easy. Let me tell you what it is. Be happy. Be grateful. Be fulfilled. Not have that sort of victim mentality that's like, oh, why is this happening to me right now? Literally. Okay. The fact that I've also intuitively placed this card here over the grateful card. Yep. You are literally now in sync with the universe. To remain aligned, to remain in sync, is to accept. It is what it is right now, and be ready to take on the change and charge in. I'm hearing. Okay, there is more to be happy about, that this is all happening now than not later. Because that future self of yours is cheering you on right now. You literally just have to cross the finish line now. That's where you're at. The fact that you got the 10 of Cups, this is like full emotional fulfillment. You know, straight after the 9 of Cups is known as the wish fulfillment. The 10 of Cups is all fulfilled already. Knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you've already acquired the relationship, the glow up, the soft life, you know, the deeper connection. Embody that person. You know, they say that when you're manifesting, you've got to feel like you've already acquired it all. And this is easy for you to start really stepping into this 8-8 portal energy. Is knowing that you are worthy of it all. It's knowing that you are a true transformed person, leaving the old and stepping into the new. Having it all. Embody that and know that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you right now. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Just going to move this up because it's a little bit out of frame. And I don't want you to miss anything here. We have, you need to connect to deeper purpose. There you go. Easily. I just said that, didn't I? The one that's already embodied everything. That's what you need to do. How do you embody and claim this reality now? Connect to your deeper purpose. There's deeper, bigger things happening around you than just a few miserable friendships or connections or relationships just not working out. There's bigger things out there. Know that basically spirit and your future self is saying, see it from a bigger picture. That's what they're trying to tell you. See it from the bigger picture. Instead of what it is, see it from what you're meant to become. Connecting with your highest future self that's already embodied all that. That's the action that you need to take. Now I'm going to do a bonus oracle pull. I'm going to be using my incoming SMS from my future self oracle deck. Let's have a look. Let's have a chat. SMS from your future self for group 1. What do they need to know? Make the cards fly, make the cards flip. Oh, I love when that happens. We have 2202. Energy check. Are you forcing or flowing harmony and cooperation in relationships? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't make this shit up. So stop fighting it and flow with it. It is the ebb and flow of the energy that you need to embody and go with right now. 2202, there's a lot of balance that's needed there. Emotional balance. What else? Oh, gosh, there's a lot of cards. Okay, I'll take that. We have, you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Yes. Because why do I feel like you guys are overthinking a little too much right now? There's no need for you to do that. Okay? Stop overthinking it and let things happen. Because like there's this like feeling of you not believing where you're going, or you're not, I don't know, it's just like you don't have enough trust there or something. This is a time for you to let go. Your future self is literally telling you to stop clinging on to what could have been or what should have been, and actually start walking forward to what's going to happen for you, what you're destined for. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Oh my God. So see where I'm getting at? This is your future self and spirit team are trying to tell you, like, stop doubting yourself. And lastly, we got count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? My goodness. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow. And then the last card from the Wisdom Within. Let go of the anger, move into acceptance. Yeah, I can't. I just can't right now. Can you see this, guys? Oh, jeez. Just accept what it is. It's happening all for your highest good, babes. It's happening for your highest good. Just trust. Let go. Let flow. That's what I want to put it as. Let go. Let flow. Okay? You have a lot more to look forward to, honestly. The people, places, situations that've gone stale. Yeah. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, I'll just summarize that right now. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Okay, that's all for today, peeps. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space, so if you're here in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, check out my website linked below. And while you're there, definitely explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. And also I post worldwide, okay? I post worldwide. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year, designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline, think vision boards, future self-activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic-filled events and other interesting spiritual and manifestation content, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. They have got impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye. Hello and blessings group 2. If you've selected this group with the rose quartz angel aura, and if you happen to be a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, or an Aries, this is now going to be your reading. Now, before I flip open these cards that have already been pre-selected for you, I want to shuffle and pull more cards from other oracle decks and tarot to see whether we've got other accompanying messages as well. So let's start with the manifestation deck. By doing this, it allows full transparency, and you'll start to see the magic sort of like unfold naturally itself in front of you, that you know that I'm not just picking the cards. I had a bit of a sneak peek on that one. That was awesome. Oh, geez, that was fast. Okay, all right, I'll take that one. I want to get an energetic check-in of where you are right now and see whether you're actually aligned, blocked, or spiraling. All right, you got 2 cards, so I'm not going to ignore that. I think we'll just go with these. Okay. Tower card and the 6 of Swords. This is about you moving on. Tower moment. Okay. I know everything's sort of like falling apart right now. 13. Starting fresh, encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, communication. Wow, the fact that you've even got the 6 of Swords, that moving on card. Okay, we've got abundance. Stop apologizing for your feelings, and the rose quartz. And you selected the rose angel aura as well. What the hell? What? Okay, all right. I'm getting it. Okay. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on here with your energy. Attract love because I love myself first. Stop apologizing for your feelings. You got the abundance card, the starting fresh card, the tower card to definitely mirror that, because everything feels like it's falling apart right now. It's not kind of working out, or is this like you moving on as well? Something similar is also happening for group 1's reading. I just pulled earlier, but group 1 has got to do with more like setting boundaries, and but I feel like this one is definitely setting boundaries where needed, but also there is like a sense of you stepping out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits, build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. And then you got the abundance card there, 13. And in witchcraft, 13 is a lucky number. But when you add 13, the 3 and 1 together, you get 4, and that's building your foundations, stability. Okay, so you've literally got 2 4s here. And then when you add the 4, you've got an 8. So there's like, it's a very, I feel like August is going to be a very abundant month for you, group 2. But the energy that's surrounding you right now is that you are stuck. in what's comfortable. You're not prepared to break down and start a fresh slate. Whereas I think you needed this confirmation in this reading to tell you it's time for you now to start moving into calmer waters. Where you are right now is doing you a disservice. Self-respect is definitely the main thing that I'm hearing here. You're letting people walk all over you is also what I'm hearing. You're also being taken for granted. I just feel like it's time for you to move on. There is a need for you to move on from the chaos that's around you, because by staying in the chaos around you, I feel like you don't shine the same way anymore. That love and that passion is gone. It's also another thing that I'm hearing. You could be in a relationship when the love has fizzled out, but you're staying for the sake of staying, when you should just allow things to sort of like fall apart because it's meant to, because you're stepping into a portal now and something that's a lot more aligned and destined for you is on the other end. But you can't go through that door until this door has sealed shut. Let's see whether we can get an understanding of what shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal. Okay, all right, I'll take that. Strength, self-love. Oh my God. Self-love and respect, unconditional love, courage, inner strength, influence, compassion, persuasion, and inner stillness. Like I said, you need to find your inner strength. And the Strength card and the Magician card are the two cards that have the infinite symbols on the top, like the number 8, the infinity symbol. Okay, and what's blocking you and stopping you is self-love and respect for yourself. You don't deserve putting up with the shit that's going on right now around you. It's time for you to step away from it and let things fall apart. You're literally holding on and clinging on by a thread is also what I'm hearing. Shh. My goodness. What else do we need to know? What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal? This is major energy. The fact that you got a major arcana card there, that is big energy. Big energy that's definitely holding you back. Okay. What else do they need to know? What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal, please? What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal for group 2? Thank you. Wow, we got 2 cards there, so I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to go with it. It is coming. Be patient. There are potential risk or negative consequences to consider. Absolutely. Why are you overthinking the situation? You are trying to make something happen that's not happening. Whatever it is that you're stuck on right now, you know it's not working out. And you're overthinking it. You're coming up with new solutions when the actual solution that you need is to let go and move on. I'm also hearing you're making excuses. You're making excuses to stay where you're at because it's comfortable. And then in the process of that, you're losing more self-respect for yourself. That's exactly what's holding you back. And yeah, fear is definitely an element there too, but that's why you also got the Strength card. This is about you being brave and trusting in the unknown and the unseen. Just like I've said in group 1, you could be drawn to group 1 as well, but if you aren't, let me just share this message with you. In this situation, the grass is definitely greener on the other side. Everything is happening for the better of you. You need to embrace the flow and the change that's happening and unfolding for you. But there is that resistance, that making excuses, that finding other ways to stay. And then, like I said, in that process, you're losing self-respect for yourself. Okay, what gift or destiny is already encoded for them beyond the portal for group 2? Channel vision from their future self, because that's where they actually shine. So gift or destiny that's already encoded beyond the portal. What's waiting for you at the other end? What's waiting for you at the other end of the portal when you step through it? This one. Oh, wow. Okay. You're being celebrated for everything that you are. The beautiful individual that you are, you're being cheered on and celebrated. Appreciated is also what I'm hearing. Success, public recognition, achievement, self-confidence, victory, award, triumph, praise, acclaim, pride, and rewards. You got the 6 of Wands. That's what's waiting for you on the other end. You're being appreciated by the right individuals, being cheered on by the right individuals. I'm hearing teamwork, people working together. Teamwork makes the dream work is also what I'm hearing, okay? You're going to be so respected and loved as soon as you step through that, and know that what you have going on right now for you is diminishing your sparkle and your shine. You're asked to start fresh. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits, build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. The work that you do, the things that you're pursuing, like on the other end of the portal, is so appreciated and seen by others. Where you are now, right now, you're not being appreciated the same way. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever pursuits you're in right now, wherever you are, there's no sense of appreciation for you. So don't you think it's time you owe it to yourself to be appreciated? Because I feel like you guys in group 2 as well give so much to others and you're not receiving it back. It's not being reciprocated for whatever reason. I see a very common energy that's surrounding us in the collective at the moment, and I feel that that's to do with connections, relationships, friendships even. Anything that involves collaborating and being around others in the collective. I feel like there's an out of sync there, and we're all at different levels. We're all evolving at different levels. And I feel where you are right now is at a different level now, because you're expanding and growing and evolving into a very advanced individual. And the people that are surrounding you, the places that you're in, it's just not aligned anymore. I'm hearing new jobs, just a really huge fresh start. And if the universe has definitely destroyed and yanked something out of you that's not working for you anymore, see that as a sign of protection. You're being misdirected. The answer is not no. The answer is you deserve better. Let me see whether I can get another message for this one. I'm going to use a different oracle card now. Oh, here we go. 222. Soft life activated, harmony, supportive connections. Oh my God. Soft life activated, harmony, supportive connections, emotional stability and flow. Peace is your new flex. Drama, we don't know her anymore. Do you see where I'm getting at? That's what's waiting for you on the other end. Are you ready to step into it and see what's coming or what's meant for you already? Yeah? Right, let's have a look and see what your future self is celebrating that you don't see yet. I'm going to give you a glimpse of the breakthrough, the wins, and the glow up here, okay? Oh, back of the deck energy, 3 of Cups. Celebrations, friendships, collaborations. Oh my God. Seriously? Seriously? Celebration, friendships, collaborations, community, circle of support, social events, creativity, your place of shared joy. That's your breakthrough. That's your win. That's your glow up. Right places, people that actually appreciate you and for everything that you're so uniquely for, that you're so... The beauty about you is just being celebrated and loved at the other end. Where your future self is stepping into is this version. Loved and appreciated by many, celebrated by many, supported by many. That's where you're going. I don't think people are really seeing how uniquely awesome you are, where you are right now before you step into the portal. Wow. Wow. Let's have a look and see what else. The system of me pulling the cards are very different to group 1, and I feel like I'm just going with what intuitively is called, okay, to me to do. So whatever cards I pull is all intuitively picked and selected. So it's not exactly the same as group 1. And I feel like group 2 will probably have the same as well. Okay. 1112, your life, cinematic drama, plot lines. Cinematic dramas, plot lines, spotlight, feeling seen. Main character energy, supporting cast, optional. Yes! See? Like I just said. You're being seen, known, celebrated. The spotlight is finally on you for a change. Why should you be stuck at the sidelines? This is what you're being celebrated for. Shit. I hope you're seeing this, group 2. Sheesh. And how do you embody and claim this reality now? Let's have a look. How do you embody and claim this reality now? The 9 of Swords in reverse. It's funny because I actually saw that at the back of the deck just then, but I only had a quick glimpse of it. And then the back of the deck card, we've got the Sun in an upright position. So I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to put it down too. Okay. Geez. And I just noticed right now, one of my candles is dimming down and the other one is nice and bright. And that's where you're stepping away from, and that's what you're stepping into. I need to relight that candle very shortly too. I feel like it's going to die any minute. I think there's a message for you right there too. So, how do you embody and claim this reality right now? Releasing the fear, healing and relief, ending of mental torment, recovery, facing life, finding help, and learning to cope. Easy. It's an easy thing. I'm going to repeat myself again. You've been worried for far too long. I feel like where the situation that you were in has caused you a lot of grief and worry. Like I feel like you could even be losing sleep from it. I feel like you could also be shedding quite a fair bit of tears, whether you're going to work and coming back crying. Just feeling very devalued and unappreciated. And you're feeling less and less of yourself. So how do you embody and claim this reality is for you to start releasing that fear and then healing from the situation, because I feel like it will give you relief when you walk away and you step away. I mean, the fact that you've also got the Sun card as a bonus oracle pull, or part of anyway, you know, this is pure positivity, ultimate happiness and joy and success, warmth, positive outcome, optimism, confidence, and sunshine. You have more to gain than lose when you realize your self-worth. more to gain than lose. The more you stay in this situation, you're telling yourself and you're telling the universe indirectly that you're not worthy enough to finally find the happiness that you deserve. That's what it is. There is a sense of you not settling anymore. Your mindset definitely has to change now, going forward. Know that you're worthy of all the beauty that is destined for you at the other end of the portal. Let's see whether we can get a message from your future self as a bonus card pull. So I'm going to use the text message from your future self oracle deck. That's one of mine that I've self-published myself. Text message from your future self after crossing the Lion's Gate portal. Wow, we've got 0707. Your intuition is running on 100% battery. Okay, so your intuition is running on 100% battery right now. It feels off. If it feels off, it is. If it feels exciting, run at it like it's your Uber Eats driver. Divine wisdom, spiritual downloading. I think you've got a very common thread of messages here now from your future self, don't you think? Look at your fire. You've depleted yourself. And look at this one, burning nice and bright. Jeez. You see how that movement is going, like, I'm moving from left to right. And I feel like your portal is somewhere in between here. You have a lot more to gain. I mean, this is happening here for a reason. I've got to sort this candle out. It's really bugging me. Maybe that's how you're feeling, that over worrying and that over stressing. Let's get one more message. Whew. Okay. All right, I'll take these. We've got quite a few there. We have 2200. Miracles are the new normal, quantum leaps, unexplainable blessings, divine flow. Every what the fuck moment is just your higher self flexing. Oh my God. 8080. 8088. Answered the call, life purpose accepted, divine assignment locked. You didn't just say yes, you signed the soul contract in gold ink. Absolutely. This, whatever that's happening right now for you, is happening like on time for you. Okay. This is a soul contract. You signed the contract that this was going to happen so that you could break free and step into a higher version. This was all already contracted. I signed the contract to do this reading for you right now so you can get the push and kick when needed to remind you of your power. 8181. Geez, there's a lot of eights here. Luxury is your birthright. Wealth frequency, elegant living, soft power energy. You're not high maintenance, babe. You're high vibration with premium taste. So you see how it's not all in your head. This is not all happening in your head. This is happening here for a reason. I'm gonna show you your card again here and see. Look at this magic. Just look at it. It is all happening for your highest good. And the last card I will pull to end your reading with is the Wisdom Within. Let's have a look. I love when they jump like that. We've got nobody feels your heart like you do. Nobody feels your heart like you do. So are you ready now to start prioritizing yourself and giving yourself that much needed love that's been missing for far too long? Because I feel like the answer is already yes. My goodness. Okay, that is all your reading for today, group 2s. I really hope this reading lit something up inside you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space, so if you're here in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, check out my website linked below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. I also post worldwide. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline. Think vision boards, future self activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic filled events and other interesting spiritual manifestation content, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. They've got impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye. Welcome, Group 3. If you've selected this clear quartz angel aura, this is actually one of my favorite crystals that I own. And if your horoscope happens to be a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Scorpio, this is now going to be your reading. I'm not going to flip this card like open yet because I want to get more cards to get an overall overview of your current energy, where you currently stand on your manifestation timeline, to see whether you're aligned or you're blocked or you're spiraling or you're rising just before you step into the 8-8 portal. So I'm just going to pull a few cards. I like that transparency for you guys to be able to see the cards sort of like fall and get picked by spirit themselves. That way you're seeing the magic unfold right in front of you. Okay. All right. That one flipped open, so I'm just going to go with that. Let's have a look what else. Oh, this one's calling out. Oh well, you got 2 cards, so I'm not going to ignore that. Okay, I feel like we could get some more. Yeah, I think so too. All right, let's have a look. We've got, when you feel like you don't fit in, make space. You've got the 6 of Wands, success, public recognition. One, 4, 1, 4, Tower and Awakening combo, ego, death, sudden realization. You got rocked, but damn, you're glowing in the aftermath. This is giving me like past tense energy, okay? Because I feel like you guys have been through it. 7070, karma cleared, debt paid, new chapter, balance restored. That energetic invoice settled. Now go enjoy your dharma. I love this for you guys. Oh, okay. So spiritually evolved, this group. Seriously. Master manifestor energy I'm getting, going with the flow energy I'm getting. You guys are definitely aligned in group 3. Like, you are ready. I feel like you're pumped for this 8-8 portal energy. Purpose. Oh my God. Amber, I am powerful, confident, and worthy. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my God, so different. Like I said, I felt like the energy is so different in group 3 in comparison to the last 2 groups that I did the readings for. This group, you're pumped up, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to be recognized, to be appreciated, to be seen, to have the spotlight on you. Like, wow. You're definitely on time. You're definitely where you need to be, group 3. I don't feel, like I said, I feel like you guys are so pumped and ready to go with this energy. It's not even funny, hey? Like, you've been doing all the work. I've been doing a lot of work. You've had some tower moments, things falling apart. I feel like you've been shook to the core, okay? And this 8-8 portal is like welcoming you in. There's an energy of like, okay, don't laugh, okay? Just don't laugh. I'm hearing this. It's like a moment when you step through the portal. Seriously, guys, like, such advanced souls. You could be seeing 7s a lot, you could be seeing 14s a lot, and I feel like if those are your numbers, they're calling out to you. Definitely it could be your winning lotto numbers for all you know. 7 and 14. See, now that's even Luna meowing right now and saying, yep, I confirm that this is what's happening. Your purpose, you are aligned to your purpose. Where you are right now, you've done all the work and you're basically stepping into your purpose more. But you know, just pure curiosity, I really want to see what shadow of fear needs to be alchemized now to pass through the portal. If there's anything else that's holding you back or blocking you, I really want to get an idea. So I'll pull a tarot card to see whether there's anything that we need to know. What shadows or fear needs to be alchemized for group 3, please. Knowing that the Lion's Gate portal is a fairly deep portal, what do they need to know? What's holding them back? What, if there's anything that's holding them back anyway. I just feel like these guys are so advanced. Let's have a look. Come here, Luna. Come on. She's looking for me. She's looking for her mommy. Come on, sweetheart. Come in. The fact that there's no cards falling, this is telling me that you probably don't even, oh my God, group 3s, you seriously don't have any blocks? I feel like there could be something though, like I heard the words, just be ready to receive, baby. You've done all the work. Like, you don't need to do anything else anymore. You've done all the work. You're going to be recognized now. You're going to be seen. You're going to be known. Come on, darling. She's okay. So out of all the readings, she's the loudest right now at this moment in time. So I don't know. I just feel like I need it to fall, please. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Here we go. We've got the Hierophant in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is crazy, the fact that you got even the Hierophant in reverse. Like I said, you guys are such advanced spiritual like souls in group 3. Like there's this amplified, loud, and spotlight energy on you, because the clear or angel aura, well, clear quartz itself is an amplifying crystal. This is what you would use for all your other crystals if you want to amplify the energy around it. And you got the Hierophant in reverse. Personal beliefs, non-commitment, challenging beliefs and authority, originality, rebellion, unconventional, and the new methods. I don't even feel like this is actually a block. You're doing your thing. You're rising. You got a Knight of Cups. Now I'm going to read the message that comes, because it's together. I feel like it tells a story. So Knight of Cups on its own means creativity, romance, charming, imagination, idealist, beauty, graceful, artistic, tactful, diplomatic, a mediator, and negotiator. Now, this tells me what could potentially like block you from moving forward is, they're saying you need to be a little softer with your approach, because you are so set in your own like challenging ways. Like you would challenge the belief system. You would go against the wave. You're the sort of person who won't just like conform to society's expectation and things like that. Like I feel like what could potentially hold you back is not being a little softer with your approach. Okay, like I feel like you are so set in your ways now, and that you understand the concept of non-conforming to societal expectations and belief systems and past all generational patterns, that sometimes it can scare certain people away. They don't actually understand you, and it's not your problem, really. It really isn't your problem when you think about it, because if they don't get you, they just don't get you, right? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you here are being you're being misunderstood, okay, for being the unique soul-searching individuals that you are. You're constantly soul-searching. I feel like group 3, you guys are always constantly evolving. As souls, you're very connected to spirit, is also what I'm hearing. You're definitely also aligned to your purpose, I feel. There's this feeling of like nothing's holding you back now. You're very gung-ho. There you go. You're very gung-ho with where you're going, that you're not allowing anything to stop you. Okay, so maybe to some it might come across a little too aggressive, but I also feel like a lot of you here are just being so misunderstood by many, and it's not your problem. Let them misunderstand you. You have your own pathway to go, and that's great. Like that's why I said I don't feel like anything is really holding you back right now. I feel like you guys are so ready to step into this portal. It's like, I'm ready for the next move. I'm ready. I'm done with the old, and I'm really stepping into the new, and I'm not hesitating. Like even the number 7s for me give me high spiritual energy, because number 7 is a number of spirituality, is a number of like luck, you know, and I just feel like you guys have found the foundation. You found some sort of stability. You know what you want. You know what you want, and you're just going for it. Nothing is going to stop you now. That's the kind of energy I'm getting for you. So I can't necessarily say there's anything that's really holding you back. Maybe I'm nitpicking here, and maybe perhaps that is something that you needed to hear as well. Are you in fact nitpicking your own vulnerabilities? Are you nitpicking yourself? I need you to now see that you are worthy of everything that's coming for you. You are powerful, confident, and worthy. Okay, so maybe perhaps you're thinking to yourself you're not worthy of it. You need to be a little softer on yourself. But yeah, again, not a major issue. I just feel like it's just some minor tweakings that you need to do. Okay, now what gift or destiny is already encoded for you beyond the portal? So this is a channeled vision from your future self, because this is an area where you're shining right now. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I know that you guys have done a lot of work. Oh geez, out of all the 3, so far I've done 3 groups, and out of the other ones, you guys are definitely, I just feel like even when I get to group 4, I feel like a lot of you here in group 3 are a lot more spiritually evolved already. If anything, this is a long time coming. This portal opening up for you is a long time coming. I'm also hearing that you could even be a Sirius starseed yourself. I feel like we're kindred spirits to a degree too. I feel like even my messages that are coming out of my mouth right now, they feel really smooth. They feel very, like I'm not even second guessing myself. There's a very high level of confidence here for group 3. Okay, what else? What gift or destiny is already encoded for group 3 beyond the portal? Oh, that one slid there, so I'm gonna go with that. You've got the 2 of Wands. Choice, decisions, the first steps, choosing path, future planning in the dark, preparing to leave comfort zone. Should I stay or should I go? So what's waiting for you on the other end is further expansion. I'm hearing big expansion, new ideas. I just feel like you'll be a lot more inspired as well. There is a huge amount of growth happening when you step through that portal. Okay, here we go. 51, barely trying, still winning, flow state, ease over effort, aligned action. Others hustle, you just breathe and it all works out. Absolutely. What's happening for you at the other end of the portal is literally you not even having to try. You're getting public recognition just by doing what you love. The purpose, the passion. It doesn't feel like hard work because you're just doing what you love. That's what's waiting for you. It's effortless because you are already aligned to your purpose. You got the purpose card here. You're aligned to your purpose. And when we're aligned to our purpose and we're not fighting that journey, everything sort of just falls into place at the right time for you. And I feel like that's what's waiting for you at the other end. Let's have a look and see what you're celebrating. What are they celebrating? Group 3 at the other end of the portal. What's their future self celebrating that they can't see? Let's see whether we can get a glimpse of your breakthrough, your win, or your glow up. We've got the 7 of Wands, standing your ground, boundaries, defending your position, perseverance, protectiveness, protecting territory. Okay. What your future selves are celebrating at the other end that you can't see just yet is establishing their status quo. I feel like you've got it yourself so grounded already that what you have is yours. It's yours and it's no one else's anymore. You've made it so uniquely yours, and they're celebrating the fact that you found your authenticity, you're living with integrity, and you're embracing your uniqueness. No one else can take that from you. You're an individual, you're different. You shine differently because you're just happy being you. You shine for being you. It's effortless. That's what they're celebrating at the other end. Do you see this pattern and where you're going with this? Like, seriously? Let's see whether we can get a card from here as well. Ooh, okay, here we go. 9191. Overthinking kills magic. Doubt, spiral, energetic clutter, mental loop. If you can obsess, you can manifest. So choose your thoughts wisely. And what they're celebrating at the other end that you can't see yet is that you're not obsessing anymore. You're going with the flow. All right, and you know, like this like magician energy right now, you know that overthinking kills, but there's a sense and huge level of trust that everything is just going to kind of work out itself because it's meant to, because you're aligned now. You're going to stay aligned as well, I'm hearing. You're not going to go off course, and you know that. You know that. And that every time you do go off course, you will snap out of it really quickly and know that you don't need to obsess anymore. And if you're going to be obsessing, you're going to be obsessing for the right things. You're going to be obsessing to manifest, to choose the right things that are meant for you, and not think too negatively, if that makes sense. That's your breakthrough. You've got the skill set now. It's fixed on you. It's fixed on stone. And how do you embody and claim this reality now? Let's have a look. I feel like being in a state of being. I feel like just knowing is enough to believe. Like, you don't need to see it to believe it. I feel like if you continue being that way, at that flow state, you'll quite easily embody it. But let's see what the tarot has to say and what the spirit wants to say through the tarot. How do they embody and claim this reality now? The action, energy, ritual, mindset, practical meets mystical. For group 3, please. Chariot. Wow. Okay. Action, success, movement forwards, control, willpower, determination, two opposing forces working towards a goal. How do you embody and claim this reality right now? It's having the willpower to stay aligned. Like I said, for you to stay on course. You're working with your future higher self for the same thing. You need to stay on course. You're already tuned into your future and higher self, I'm hearing. That's what they're telling me too. Group 3, you guys are so in tune with your future and higher self. You know exactly who you're becoming going forward now. I think you guys have done a lot of work, and I have to cheer you on for that. You have faced many, many shadows to get you to where you are today. You need to celebrate that. Like, this is determination for you to continue embodying and claiming this reality right now, is for you to stay determined. That know that when things don't actually work out, it's for your highest good. And for you, it's like a check from the universe. If you really want this, you need to stay aligned no matter what. Like when something is not working out and you wanted it to work out so badly, that you don't lose your belief and your trust in the universe. You don't lose and believe in the trust with yourself, your own power and what you're capable of doing. That's how you stay embodied. That's how you stay in the flow state. To not go off track and lose that momentum and that trust. Because when riding the horses, there's complete trust. When you're riding a horse, you're navigating and telling the horse where to go, but there is a sense of surrender. You're letting the horse take you on that ride. Let's see whether we can get an oracle card to go with that too. Oh wow, okay, thank you. 9898, Saturn said, level the fuck up. Tough love lessons, soul contracts, mastery. You got schooled by the cosmos and now you're graduating like a boss. What did I say? What did I say? Oh my God, I am so happy for you guys, group 3. And this is a message for me too, because Pisces is there as well, and I would have picked this group too because it's got my favorite crystal in it. But this is actually a message from me as well. I'm celebrating with all of you in group 3. There's more to be happy for, and actually seeing how far we've come. Okay, I'm really happy that I'm getting this confirmation too from spirit and from my future self. All right, let's end your reading now with a bonus reading card, a text message from your future self, and see what they have to say directly. Let's see what your future self wants to tell you. I'm just going to tap into a text message from your future self. I love when they fly out like that. Jeez, it's loud and clear, isn't it? We've got, oh wow, okay. 0909. 0909. Closure isn't always a conversation. Sometimes it's blocking, blessing, and booking a massage. What's leaving? Dust. What's arriving? A life that fits better. Endings with glow up energy. Your future self is saying that you are ending this with a huge glow up. When you enter the 8-8 portal, you're a different person, babe, or a more evolved individual anyway, that's for sure. My God. Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. I love this for you. I love this for us. What else? Oh, jeez, thank you. We have, take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. I feel like I'm also getting the message of things are going to get really hectic and busy for you after this 8-8 portal closes. All right. So right now, just enjoy the ride. Stay on course and keep that belief, trust within you, but you can calm yourself down now. You really don't have to do much anymore now. You're just going to be in that receiving mode, I'm hearing. Like I told you just then, you are now in a state of receiving. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to enter the portal and breeze through it like you're meant to. I can't stress how how wonderful this is for you, my loves. Like, seriously. Okay, and I'm just going to also end it with an angel number card, because why not, right? Why not? All right, see what else. Let's see. Oh, geez, there we go. 2121 energy levels: prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. I can't make this shit up. What a beautiful way to end your reading. Group 3, thank you so much for being here. That is all for today. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space, so if you're here in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, check out my website linked below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. Also, I post worldwide, by the way. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year, designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline. Think vision boards, future self activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic field events and other interesting spiritual and manifestation content, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. They've got impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 4s. If you selected this group with the aura howlite, it's got like a nice rainbow sheen to it. This is now going to be your reading. And if you also happen to be a Gemini, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, this is further confirmation that this reading was meant to find you. All right, so I'm not going to flip open your card just yet, but I think I have a general like feeling of what's going on with your reading already, because Spirit is showing me a certain energy. I feel really calm as well in group 4 for some reason. I feel very grounded, very still. I'm going to pull more cards for transparency so you guys can see the magic unfolding right in front of you. Okay, let's do a check-in on group 4's energy. Are they aligned, blocked, spiraling, or rising? Yeah, the energy that's being given here, I feel like it's a very grounded sort of like energy. Okay. Is that the right way up? Okay. All right, let's have a look and see what we've got so far. We've got 6363, shadow work, but make Gucci. Inner healing, trauma transmutation, facing the deep, you dove into dark and come back glittering. That's luxury healing. And then we have the 7 of Cups, choices, clouded judgment, many options, illusions, opportunities, wishful thinking, searching for purpose, indecision, and disarray. We got what would your higher self say to you? Limitless. Blue lace agate, I deserve to have the life I desire. I see where this is going. Okay, okay. Now let me just tell you a little bit about the howlite crystal first off. How light crystal is known as that calm, still, positive sort of like energy. It's also a self-awareness, attunement. It promotes emotional balance, it reduces the stress and encourages patience. It's just got a very gentle vibration. And it definitely, again, like I said, it aids in self-reflection and spiritual growth and peaceful communication. You don't know what to believe anymore. And I do feel like a lot of you here is that seeing to believe kind of mentality. You need to know that you deserve a lot more, and what you're wishing for yourself is limitless. The universe is so abundant. It's overly abundant, in fact, and it's just wanting to give, but you need to also believe that you're worthy of it. You do deserve the life that you desire. But I feel like you're being pulled from many directions is the thing that I'm picking up now that they're showing me. I feel like a lot of you here still need to do a lot of healing and going within and finding the state of calmness, because I feel like you're very distracted at the moment. And I need you to have a very open heart and open mind as you step into this portal, if you're in fact ready for it. But before you can do that, you need to center yourself and ground yourself. That calming energy that I'm picking up is basically you having to slow down and realize that sometimes it's okay to be in a state of receiving. You don't always have to keep moving. Because I feel like you guys want so much for yourself that you are trying everything and anything to try and make it happen, but there's not enough trust being given to the journey itself. I feel like they're showing me it's all about the destination and not the journey itself. But let's see, that's where your current energy is standing with your manifestation timeline. Whether or not you're aligned or you're blocked or you're spiraling, I feel like you are actually spiraling. Okay, you're spiraling all over the place right now. You're not necessarily aligned or blocked, you're just spiraling. Let's see if we can get an idea on what shadow of fear needs to be alchemized, please. What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized for group 4? Thank you. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you see how you're like, this is ambitious, fast thinking, success driven, assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist. This is giving me that feeling of like you guys are, like I said just then earlier on, you're just charging. Knight of Swords is known to be the fastest movement out of all the knights in tarot. And I feel like there's a lot of impulsiveness going, like you're just like go, I want this for myself now, that impatientness, and you're willing to try everything and anything to get there when you're being asked to actually slow down a little. And you're not giving yourself that space to be in that receiving mode, like I said, because your higher self doesn't act from a space of lack. Because I feel like there is a bit of lack mentality there as well, that, you know, you think in order for you to manifest and have everything in front of you, you need to keep moving. And that's not necessarily how it works. With how energy works is that sometimes, yes, there is a time for you to embody that divine masculine, but there's also a time for you to slow down and embody that divine feminine, to be in a state of receiving. And now for me to get you ready, or for your future self, well, us as a collective, trying to get you ready now to step into that portal. If you really want to make the most out of this energy that's opening up right now, and it's the most potent on the 8th of the 8th, so be ready, is to be in a state of receiving and just stop. Just stop. What is already meant for you is already yours. You can't miss it. You don't need to chase anymore. What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized? What else do we need to know to pass through the portal? What shadow of fear needs to be alchemized for group 4 to pass through the portal? You need to trust the universe. Like I just said, I told you, you need to trust the universe. I can't make that up. You need to be in the state of trust and receiving. And what gift or destiny is already encoded for them beyond the portal? This is a channeled vision from their future self, because this is where they're shining. Group 4 is shining here. So let's see. Queen of Cups. They're very emotionally evolved. I feel that they're very intuitive. So the gift or destiny that's already encoded for you beyond the portal, the vision where you're actually shining, is someone that is emotionally intelligent, compassionate, warm, caring, intuitive, a self-healer. You're supportive of yourself. You're in the flow state. You're in the flow state. That's what's encoded for you beyond the portal. When you step into that portal and you want to manifest whatever it is that you're really wanting to have here, is you just being in the flow state when you step into that portal. What else? It's a reminder to have patience and trust the process. That's where you're at. Oh my God. You're getting confirming messages and repeating messages to keep telling you to trust the process. That's the gift that you're awakening into. You want to evolve into the next version, highest version of you, the one that's pretty much embodied everything here that you're destined to be. It's just to continue being in that flow state and trust that everything's just going to work out for your highest good. And what is your future self celebrating that you don't see yet? Let's have a look. I'm going to give you a glimpse of the breakthrough, the win, and the glow up. So what are you celebrating here? What is your future self celebrating that you don't see yet? I'm going to take this card here because that's the one that I really want. You don't want to have too many cards. We've got the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, childhood or the past, memories, familiarity, gifts, innocence, reunion, joy, healing, comfort, and pleasures. What you're celebrating on the other end that you can't see yet is being in a state of happiness. It's like the feeling that feels like home. It just feels really calm. It feels very grounded. It's just emotionally nurturing is also another thing that I'm hearing. It's like as though this feeling was meant for you all along. So I don't feel like there's any like loud, wild, crazy energy. It just feels calm. That's the feeling that you're destined to step into. You don't need to overwork yourself anymore. You're just being still. It's quiet. It's peaceful there. But before you can really experience this, it's telling me that you need to surrender. What else? It's a chance to grow and develop your skills. That's where you're celebrating further expansion and growth on the other end. Again, like I say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey itself. You're journeying into deeper self-exploration, just being in a state of growth as well, expansion, enlightenment.
It's just like this, like deepening with yourself because you're so centered. I'm hearing that you might even find yourself meditating a lot more to silence your mind. Right now with the go, go, go sort of attitude, it's really keeping you distracted and it's blocking you from really listening to your spirit and hearing what they have to say. Your higher self, your future self, they're trying to navigate you now to move in a certain direction. But until you surrender and silence your mind and step away from the distractions, that's that next step of you evolving and stepping into a higher timeline. How do you embody and claim this reality right now? The action and energy, ritual, mindset, practical meets mystical. You've got the World card. This is that completion, integration, accomplishment, seeing the bigger picture, evolution, fulfillment, harmony, that sense of belonging. So how you are going to now embody and claim this reality is just knowing and feeling really grateful and fulfilled right now for everything that you have achieved, and see, like basically see all the work that you've put in and be grateful with how far you've come. Congratulate yourself. Be happy in seeing, like, just be joyful, celebrate yourself to see how far you've come. That lack mentality, it's not doing you any good. I know you're constantly chasing for more, but you need to pause right now and realize how far you've come and celebrate that. Celebrate that to the fullest. Oof. It's a reminder to embrace change and uncertainty. Yes, uncertainty is definitely a big word that is always in your energetic space, because again, we're coming back to that whole trust in the process. You don't need to know everything. You need to feel your way through. You need to embrace that flow. Be appreciative, be grateful, and celebrate in your wins. Stop chasing and just be in the flow state and receiving, to embrace the change and the uncertainty. Just trust. That's all you need to do. It's a very simple process. Then you're ready to step into this Lionsgate portal if you want to manifest bigger things for yourself. Now I'm going to end your reading with a text message from your future self. Oh, 33. The message from your future self is, your delusion is manifesting receipts. The wild, unrealistic, totally delusional belief you've been building about your dream life. Yeah, the universe heard that, and now physical proof is showing up. Your imagination just hit add to cart. This is partnerships and balances. Trust your connections. The real ones bring peace, not chaos. You are beyond worthy of the desires that you want for yourself. This card here. I deserve to have the life I desire. Limitless. I know it is a Delulu way of thinking, but being Delulu is what will get you further. Being Delulu and just trusting that it's just unfolding in its own time. You don't need to see it to believe it. Just trust it's just going to happen for you. Then you manifest the big shit as soon as you step into the portal. What else? No, I'm not taking that because that's really bad shuffling. Give me one card, please, Spirit. One card. It's getting pretty dark from my end. The sun's starting to set now. Just as well we're ending your reading anyway. 10-10. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. You got the trust the process again. I mean, geez, can you be any more louder? But you know where we're getting at now, right? You know where we're getting at right now. And then lastly, let's see what else we have here. Perhaps you were just reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. So you guys are getting the message here. You know what exactly you need to do in preparation for this Lion's Gate. That's all for today, peeps. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space. So if you're here in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, check out my website linked below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. Also, I post worldwide, by the way. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year, designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline. Think vision boards, future self activations, and AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic field events and other interesting spiritual and manifestation content, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. You've got impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye.